Hi, it's MJ, your handy dandy local Century 21 Covered Bridges realtor. And I'm here at the Perfect Blend, and that's a good coffee house. And we're moving on here to one of the newest businesses in town, Beyond the Blend Market. And we're going to talk to the people who brainstormed this and talk about the concept and what it means to a revitalized downtown Berwick. And we've got a little bit of everything here. I posted the grand opening the other day, which was fairly remarkable. We've got some nifty antiques here. And we go way beyond at Beyond the Blend.
It does look like that. I don't know if he made that or if he just found that. I don't know. Because I don't know how you.
And I've got instructions not to cover some of the people here. I don't know. People are shy. What can I tell you? I'm not even supposed to mention your name. I won't mention your name. Just give you a quick shot here. The other day when I was in here, there were so many bodies, I don't think anybody could properly see the sorts of things that are in here. We have soaps and body cleansers, natural stuff. We have raw honeys. We have excellent cosmetics and soothers. We have jewelry. We have essential oils, and I've got an interview coming up with her. We have a space that I'm probably going to rent. We have planters and antiques, wonderful old stuff, and we have cold things, including some veggies, excellent veggies, fresh stuff, really fresh stuff. And then we have different kinds of meats from Reinheimer's and Forks Farms. We have fresh yummies, and one of my favorite things, and I just bought some catnip here. My cats went bonkers. You've got whatever you're cooking, just make it interesting, okay? So now we're going to talk. We've got marvelous candles. I spent part of my day the other day in here and just smelling candles. Incredible, incredible. Glass garden flowers. Put these in your garden if your flowers aren't growing. You just get a couple of these. It's really great. Okay, now I need some live bodies to talk to.
We're here.
Okay, you're here. Let's go.
Oh.
Come on, I'm tilting it up so as not to catch the party that doesn't want to get caught.
For just a blink.
And we don't exactly have a park bench, but that's okay. We've got a place to sit over here, and being oh, you want to sit over there? You want to sit at the table? I mean, I spotted the rocker, so you know.
It's a good one.
Yeah,
It's a comfy one.
Being
Do you want us to sit close?
the eldest in the room here, I figured I'd go for the rocker. You know, let's go for the stereotype. Given how low it sits, you're going to have to give me a hand up and out,
Help you out.
which I resent like crazy.
Well, that's okay.
Okay,
I'll just tip the back then.
there you go. Just pour me out
It's not
onto
really
the
like
floor.
helping.
There we go. That works. And you who are being such a smarty?
I'm Connie Donlin.
Okay, Connie Donlin, and you are? And you are?
Monica Zarides.
Okay, these two, scoot closer together.
Yeah,
Because There we go. Okay.
We like being close.
Yeah. Which is a good thing
Yes.
under the circumstances, right?
Yes.
Where did the idea for this come from?
You want to take it?
Well, my dad had an antique shop here, and there was tons of stuff covered in antiques and things. When we had the auction, it didn't go well, so we decided to stop the auction, and we had lots of stuff left. So we had to come up with what to do with the space and how to get rid of the stuff. And Monica had a market in the alley last year, and got rained on every time. Every time she had a market, every Monday. So she was in the market looking for a indoor space to have her market spot. Through all the talks and stuff, we came up with making this happen, and we were painting and doing all the work before we even realized what we had agreed upon.
It's true.
Okay, that's all right.
But it worked.
Yeah.
It worked, and now we have this awesome space, and we have good members, and good food. And
Okay, tell me about members. What's that mean? What kind of place is this?
so basically, you just pay a certain amount per month to rent the space. So you just pay a monthly rental fee. We don't take any portions of sales, and you set up the product. A lot of people are handmade things. Other people have things that they order in, the spices, things like that. And so you just pay a monthly rent every month. And so when you're part of that, you're considered a member.
Okay.
And then you're required like 6 hours a month to run the register. That's how we're keeping the store running. And so it's along the lines of starting almost like a co-op kind of thing.
Okay.
I don't know if we're quite there yet, but we're all trying to stay together and work together and make the space function.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome, okay. Why now? What's happening in Berwick? Why is this?
We had the space,
Yeah.
really.
I
We
know,
had the
it's like,
space.
yeah.
She needed an indoor space. It was
Yeah.
just really fate that it kind of all lined up.
Okay.
And
And I think Berwick's needed something like this for quite some time. I've dreamed of it for years. My husband and I like to eat really well and eat local foods and experience new foods. And we have connections with that because I work at Forks Farm on the weekends and I know other farmers and things. But Berwick didn't have that space, and so I think now that it's here, we're actually getting good response from people. People are enjoying it. People are liking it, and no. You can go do that, Con. Yeah. I'm like, you can go, Con. We gotta see, we gotta be open here,
Yeah,
do sales and stuff. That's a good thing, though.
The place is working and they're getting some new people used to how this all works.
Yeah, it is. It's different. People walk up to the freezer and they kind of look at it and they're like, "Am I allowed to go in it?" And we want people to experience it and touch it and do it. But I think it's going to take a little bit of learning experience for people who don't usually go to markets and don't have something like this.
Right.
But we're going to be as informative as we can be, and we want to help any way we can. So we encourage people to ask questions or mention something if they don't see it here and they want to see it. We want to be what people need. And so we want this to be a constant spot that people can come in and get something from a really unique wedding gift to day-to-day beef, pork, poultry, lamb.
I have to leave with
Veggies.
asparagus or I
Yes,
won't
you have to
be
leave with
alive
asparagus.
later, you know.
Yes, and
It's,
broccoli. We have broccoli also. That's a lot of
broccoli
it.
I eat,
Okay.
asparagus I do not.
Okay.
That's one of the non-foods like Brussels sprouts in my book.
Ooh, I gotta teach you how to eat Brussels sprouts and asparagus because they're so good. Let me teach you a couple
And I like
recipes.
cabbage, go figure, you know.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
okay.
So we just want it to be something that people can. It's a unique shopping experience, is what we've come up to it with, where you come for your daily items, like your food items, but then you also have opportunities to buy like soaps and scrubs and your spices, and you don't need them every day, but they're here when you do need them.
Right, very cool.
And then also like unique wedding gifts. There's paintings. There's woodworking. There's
The candles are the most
Yeah.
heavenly scented things.
They
I
are.
stood over there the other day
They scent up the whole
smelling them,
place.
you know.
and
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
upcycled wine bottles. She takes the bottom of
Yes.
the wine bottle, so that's
Right.
nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I see you smiling.
And we're mugging with a young shopper.
Hugely.
This is good.
approve? I see him like peeking through like the one little thing.
And folks, this is the flavor of the place. This is an
Yes.
intimate shopping experience
Yes.
where you get to actually see the people who are the people.
Yes.
You know,
Yep.
which is very
And
cool.
we do that too, like we're, for our grand opening, we had all of our members here so people could meet the face behind the product. And I think that that's really important because
Sure.
I think a lot of people are just associated a lot of times from what they're buying anymore. It's coming from overseas or it's grown in California and shipped here, and I think people
A corporate
don't have that
brand,
connection
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
And so it's really nice that you can, get information on Reinheimers, you can get information on Todd and John Hopkins who own Forks Farm.
Where you could visit their farm.
Yeah.
Right,
You know,
right,
and even,
which I have done.
just the general
yeah.
members is
Yeah.
there's always a face behind that product, and so if you wanted to contact them and meet them, they're right here.
Right. What are your hours like?
We're here 4 days a week right now. We're here Tuesdays from 3 to 8. A Perfect Blend is also open that night, so Christine does really good dinner specials, and we have Mike Salvetti playing live music. We're here Wednesdays and Fridays from 12 to 6, and we're here on Saturdays from 10 to 2. It'd be nice if someday we could say we're going to be open 7 days a week, but right now that ain't happening. But it would be really nice to think that we would be open.
Well, and the more
someday.
members we add, the more hours we could add.
Well, sure. Okay.
Dig in.
Just grab it out of the fridge.
Help yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll pass it.
That's how it works. See?
Yep. Help yourself, touch it, smell it. Don't eat it yet. Eat it when you go home. But do whatever you need to do. Same with the freezer too. Then.
And you can see why I want to interview these gals, okay? I mean, this is very much my kind of style. It's a very park bench kind of place.
It is.
You come, sit down, you chat, you know, hang out. They have
This
seats.
is actually our book nook. We did this specifically so that you could sit and read some healthy books and relax a little bit and enjoy yourself in the space, you know? You don't have to just shop and leave. You can't stay here all day. We're eventually going to close. But you're welcome to hang out for a little bit, talk to us, experience us. And that's the thing, too, is there's going to be, because members are required 6 hours a month, there's always going to be a constant rotation of faces at the register. So I think that's a different concept for people.
Mm-hmm.
People are used to walking into a store and seeing the same face or two. Here, there's always going to be someone new at the register, and so I think that opens up more conversation and lets people see you're also be meeting the people who are working this that have the product, their products here. So that's a pretty interesting thing too. I'll see if that catches on. People might be confused.
You have to understand the enthusiasm that I get from these gals is part of the reason I wanted to come in and talk to them. I mean, what's happening in Berwick is, as a phoenix from ashes, as a rejuvenation, is just wonderful. And I'm going to be talking to more of some of the very active young people in this community who are turning it around. I love it.
Yep.
Thank you, guys,
Yeah,
gals.
no problem. Yep.